to him, I don't need your business. Thanks.
I don't need your business. You know what? Maybe Disney does. Maybe you're a tool, you're a pawn in this film. You didn't write it. You didn't direct it. You have nothing to do with the creation of Snow White.
Right.
You should shut up and do the job.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Word online is Rachel Zegler goes completely nuts after Snow White is pulled from theaters. The flaming hot headline currently blowing up social media. If you thought this fiasco ended when Disney's remake bombed, you're missing out. Insiders say Rachel Zegler is on a full-blown rampage.
And Rachel decides to go on really just a psychopathic, demented rant. You've just been living in Hollywood, La La Land for so long that you're just deranged.
Hurling blame at anyone within earshot. Critics, executives, random fans on Twitter, maybe even the theater ushers. Just a few short months ago, she was crowned the next big Disney sensation. But apparently, that fairy dust didn't stick. Now she's screaming into the void, demanding answers for how her dream project went belly up faster than a fish out of water.
Like, this is her operating level of intelligence here, just so you know. Just her factory setting of intelligence is so low.
Disney pinned their hopes on Zegler as the fresh face of the Snow White remake that was supposed to print money. But instead of playing nice with the original's cherished fairy tale charm, she repeatedly trashed the 1937 classic as outdated.
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah. Weird.
Super weird. So we didn't do that this time.
Audiences got whiplash from her comments. One minute, she's praising the chance to reimagine a beloved character. The next, she's basically calling the original cringe. Fans saw a star convinced she was above the legacy that birthed her shot at stardom. Let's just say the honeymoon phase ended before she could even cut the cake. Disney bet the farm on Zegler, funneling a massive budget north of $250 million into Snow White.
It cost $270 million to make. $270 million.
That's a colossal wad of cash, even for the House of Mouse. Initially, critics predicted a surefire smash. Nostalgia sells, right? Well, not when the star systematically alienates the very people who treasure that nostalgia. Zegler framed her approach as modernizing the story, but her interviews turned into mini lectures on how the original was basically stuck in the Dark Ages. Like, what kind of idiot would bite the hand that feeds them? Stay tuned, because we're about to find out. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe, because let's face it, I'm nothing without your support. Now back to the tea. No matter how loud Disney's marketing machine roared about fresh perspectives, the box office numbers rolled in like a funeral procession. After a miserable opening weekend at around $43 million, insiders